All right, so we're diving into The Housemaid's Secret this time.
Ooh, I just finished this one.
Oh, you did. I just couldn't put it down.
Yeah, it was so good.
Freida McFadden really knows how to write a thriller.
She really does.
So we're going to be using excerpts from the book
Okay.
to really get into like what makes the story so gripping.
Sounds good.
Yeah, the characters, the relationships,
Right.
all the secrets, all the twists and turns.
Yeah, she really starts out with a bang, right?
She does, yeah.
With Millie, our main character.
Millie, yeah, she's a housemaid, but
But there's so much more to her.
right, like 10 years in prison.
I know, right?
You learn that right away.
Yeah, and you have to know more, right? What does she do?
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
then it comes out, that she did it to protect her friend.
Yeah. Yeah. It shows you how loyal she is.
It does.
Which is interesting because later that loyalty kind of backfires.
Oh, yeah.
So she's working for this wealthy couple, the Garricks.
At this amazing penthouse.
Right.
Just trying to rebuild her life.
But it's clear she's still haunted by her past.
Yeah, that past really informs every decision she makes.
Totally.
It makes her cautious.
But also maybe too trusting.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, especially with the Garricks.
Right.
He seems so perfect, but...
Something's definitely off.
I know.
Right from the start.
Yeah, you've got Douglas.
The husband.
Yeah, he's a successful, charming,
Seems to have it all together.
Yeah, but then you have Wendy,
The wife.
who is basically a recluse.
Always confined to her room.
Yeah, and that's when you start to think, something else going on here.
Exactly.
Like, what's the real story with her?
Like she never leaves her room.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
So creepy.
And then there's the locked guest room.
Oh, yes.
And the bloodstained nightgown.
Talk about red flags.
I know, right? Like, what happened there?
Makes you think, is Wendy even safe?
Yeah. Is Douglas as perfect as he seems?
Exactly.
And then there's Millie's past with Enzo.
Oh, Enzo.
Yeah, he's a really interesting character.
Really adds another layer to the story.
Totally. So he helped women escape from abusive relationships.
Yeah, and you can see how that work influenced Millie.
Oh, absolutely.
Like her decision to go into social work.
Yeah, and to try to help others.
But their relationship,
Oh, it's complicated.
definitely, there were feelings there.
It seems like it.
But it didn't work out.
Nope.
Makes you wonder if he'll come back into the picture.
Oh, he does.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to get into that.
Yeah, and then there's that whole thing with the man-Millie shot.
Right.
And the blood she finds and that feeling that she's being watched.
Ooh, it's so creepy.
It is, right? McFadden is great at using that unreliable narration.
Yeah, you're never quite sure what's real and what's not.
Exactly. Like, can we even trust Millie?
Right. Is she remembering everything correctly?
Is she imagining things?
It's so unsettling.
Especially with that black Mazda that keeps showing up.
Oh, yeah, like a bad omen.
It is, yeah.
Makes you feel like she's never really safe.
It's like someone is always watching her.
So creepy.
And that locked guest room, it just screams secrets.
It does, right? Like a physical representation of all the secrets in the story.
Yeah, like what are they hiding in there?
Exactly.
And those instructions for taking care of Wendy.
Oh, yeah, those were so weird.
I know, like pate and cornichon.
What?
So specific.
It's so strange.
And it makes you think, is Douglas controlling her?
Totally. Like, is he isolating her?
Yeah, like what kind of marriage is this, really?
Ooh, point. We don't really know much about them at this point.
And then Millie runs into Xavier.
Oh, God.
In her apartment building.
Right, the guy who attacked her.
Yeah, it's like her past is coming back to haunt her.
It's terrifying.
And none of the neighbors come to help her.
That's awful.
It is. It's like McFadden is highlighting that whole bystander effect.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, like we were talking about earlier, Millie's real life is mirroring what she's learning in her social work classes.
Right, it's like a case study come to life.
Exactly, and it's really scary.
Yeah, but you see how she's grappling with it all.
Yeah, you see her trying to be a good person.
But also wanting to protect herself.
Yeah, like those instincts kick in.
It makes her so relatable, you know?
Yeah, like we've all been in situations where we have to make tough choices.
Absolutely.
And then there's Brock.
Her boyfriend.
Right, he seems like a good guy.
Yeah, pretty normal.
Like a chance for Millie to have a normal life.
Exactly.
But she's keeping her past from him.
Ooh, that's a big secret.
It is, right. And it's like a ticking time bomb.
Yeah, you know it's going to come out eventually.
And when it does.
It's not going to be pretty.
And she's even thinking about moving in with him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, not necessarily because she's in love.
But out of fear.
Yeah, because of Xavier.
That's sad.
It is, right? She's just so desperate for safety.
You can really feel that.
Yeah, but is Brock really the answer?
That's a good question.
And then just when she thinks she's found a solution to the Xavier problem,
What happened?
she sees Douglas with another woman.
Oh, no.
I know, right?
That changes everything.
It does. Like, who is this guy really?
Yeah, and what else is he hiding?
Exactly.
It's a huge betrayal, right?
It is.
Like, Millie thought she knew him,
She did.
but obviously there's so much more to Douglas than meets the eye.
Yeah, and it's all happening at the same time that she's dealing with Xavier and the Black Mazda and everything.
Oh my God. Yeah, she is like under so much pressure.
I know. It's like every time she thinks things can't get worse,
Something else happens.
they do.
Poor Millie.
And then she agrees to help Wendy escape.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's a big risk.
it is, especially since she barely knows Wendy.
Right. But you can see why she does it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she has such a big heart.
She does, yeah.
She wants to help people.
Even when it puts her in danger.
Even when it puts her in danger.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like, that's just who she is.
That compassion, though. I mean, it's admirable.
It-
But sometimes good intentions can have bad consequences.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you never know how things are going to turn out.
You don't. And the whole road trip to Albany,
Yeah.
it's just so tense.
With the black Mazda following them,
Yeah, and you're just waiting for something to go wrong.
you just know something bad is going to happen.
It's like watching a horror movie
It is.
where you know the killer is out there.
But you don't know when they're going to strike.
Exactly. And then at the motel,
Oh.
Millie discovers that the Douglas she knows
Yeah.
isn't the real Douglas at all. It's crazy, right?
I did not see that coming.
I know. It's like the whole story just flips.
Talk about a twist.
I know. And you start to realize how much we've been trusting Millie's point of view.
Right. Like, maybe she's not as reliable as we thought.
Yeah, and it makes you question everything.
It does.
Like, who was the man she shot?
what is even going on?
Exactly. And it's all because of Freida McFadden's amazing writing.
She's so good.
I know she knows how to keep you guessing.
Absolutely.
And then Millie gets that call from Wendy.
Oh, no.
I know, right?
That's not good.
It's not. Wendy is back with her husband.
Oh, God.
And it's clear that things have gotten really bad.
Oh, no. Poor Millie.
I know. And this is where we start to see the real Wendy, you know?
Yeah, like all her layers.
Yeah, all the manipulation, the planning.
Right. And how she frames Millie for murder.
It's chilling.
It is. It really is.
But, like, you think she's the victim, but
she's the mastermind.
she is, yeah.
It's like she's playing everyone.
She is. She's playing Millie. She's playing Douglas.
She's playing us as readers.
Exactly.
She's good.
And Millie, who has all this experience dealing with difficult people,
Right. From her work with Enzo,
she still gets fooled.
it just shows how good Wendy is at what she does.
It does, yeah. Like, she's just that manipulative.
It's kind of scary.
It is, yeah. Like, how do you even protect yourself against someone like that?
Right. You can't even see it coming.
And poor Millie is just trying to figure out what's real.
Oh, I bet.
But luckily, she has Enzo.
Yes. Enzo to the rescue.
He comes back into the picture.
Thank goodness.
I know, right? He's like this voice of reason.
He is, yeah.
And he's the one person she can really trust.
And their relationship.
It's so sweet.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like rekindled amidst all this chaos.
It's like a little bit of light in all the darkness.
It is. It's a reminder that even when things are bad,
There's still hope.
there's still love, there's still connection.
Yeah. And Enzo starts investigating Russell Simons.
A fake Douglas.
Yeah, the imposter.
And it turns out he's got his own connections to Wendy.
He does.
It's all starting to come together.
It is. Like every little detail.
Yeah.
It's all part of this big web.
I love how McFadden does that.
Me too. It's like she's thought of everything.
And then we get those flashbacks to Wendy's perspective.
Oh, yeah. Those are wild.
They really are.
They show us so much about her.
They do, yeah.
Like how she became this manipulative person.
Right, like you see her early life.
Her dreams, her ambitions.
And then how she ends up trapped in this marriage.
Yeah, with Douglas.
And how that frustration just builds and builds.
And then Russell comes along.
The charming Russell.
And she sees him as her way out.
Her escape?
But it goes so much deeper than that.
It does.
Like she's willing to do anything.
To get what she wants.
Anything.
That scene where she practices her victim makeup.
Oh my God, yes.
It's so disturbing.
It is. Like she's so calculated.
And then she gets Russell to punch her.
I know. So she can frame Douglas.
It's chilling.
Like she's not afraid of violence.
It shows how far she's willing to go.
And then she manipulates Russell into killing Douglas.
Oh my God, no way.
She does. It's crazy.
I can't believe she got away with that.
I know. It's like she's playing chess.
And everyone else is playing checkers.
Exactly.
She's always 5 steps ahead.
And then Millie is watching the news.
Uh-oh.
And she sees something that changes everything.
Oh no, what does she see?
The man she thought she killed? Yeah.
Wasn't Douglas?
What?
It was someone else.
Oh my God.
Like an imposter.
Who was it?
We don't know yet, but it just throws everything into chaos.
I bet.
Like, we've been manipulated as readers just as much as Millie has been.
It's true, we had no idea.
And of course, who does Millie turn to?
Enzo.
Enzo. He's the only one she can trust.
Yeah, he's been there for her through so much.
And their relationship is really at the heart of all of this.
It is, yeah.
It's a love story. Yeah, but it's also about so much more than that.
Totally loyalty friendship.
Facing your fears together.
It's really beautiful.
And Enzo doesn't waste any time.
Of course not.
He starts digging into everything.
Looking for answers.
Trying to figure out who this imposter is.
And what his connection to Wendy is.
Exactly. They're like a crime-solving duo.
I love that.
But on the side of good.
Right. Try to expose the truth.
And they make a good team.
They do. Enzo's got that street smarts thing going on.
And Millie understands people so well.
From her social work.
Exactly. Plus, she's determined to do the right thing.
But Wendy...
Oh, Wendy's tough.
She's always one step ahead.
She's playing chess.
And Millie and Enzo are playing checkers.
Pretty much.
And while they're trying to piece everything together...
Wendy is setting her trap.
Oh, yeah. She's not just sitting around.
Never.
She's got a plan.
And it's a doozy.
And then we find out she poisoned Russell.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. She really is ruthless.
She is willing to do whatever it takes to protect herself.
And to get what she wants.
And then all of a sudden, Russell's wife shows up.
Mary Beth.
Mary Beth, yeah.
Wow, I forgot about her.
She's driven by grief and revenge.
Understandably.
And she becomes this, like, unexpected force of justice.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like she's the wild card.
And she's determined to take Wendy down.
She is. And their final confrontation.
Oh, I bet that was intense.
It's like a battle of wills.
Between two really strong women.
But they've both been wronged.
Yeah, in different ways.
And Millie.
What about Millie?
She makes a decision.
What's that?
She decides to turn herself in.
Wow, why?
She thinks it's the only way to clear her name.
That's a big risk.
It is, but it shows how much she's grown.
You think so?
Yeah, she's not afraid anymore.
That's good.
She wants to face the truth.
And Enzo's there with her.
Of course.
Supporting her.
Through it all, their love for each other.
I know, it's so powerful.
It gives you hope even when things are really dark.
It does, yeah. Like, love can conquer anything.
And then that ending with Millie talking to the detective.
Yeah, the one who sees her potential.
Yeah, to help other women.
It's like she's come full circle.
She has. She started as a victim.
And now she's helping others.
Exactly. She's found her purpose.
That's a great ending.
It is. It gives you hope.
It does. Yeah, like you can overcome anything.
So what did you think of The Housemaid's Secret?
Oh, I loved it. Every twist and turn kept me guessing.
Same. And Wendy's character.
She was unbelievable. I never saw her coming.
Would you have made the same choices as Millie?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
It is, right?
I don't know. I'd like to think so.
It's a lot to think about.
It is, for sure.
Well, that's it for our deep dive into The Housemaid's Secret.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us. And don't forget to let us know what you thought of the book.
Yeah, we want to hear your theories.
Until next time, keep diving deep.